Hello Football Manager fanatics, and welcome back to another episode of Cadbury Athletic's Born to Win. Huge double header today. We've got Manchester City and also the third round of the FA Cup. Let me show you what you've missed. Now, before we get into the episode, there is a small matter of Liverpool offering us a job interview. We are going to go through it. Maybe it could be just a secondary save that I can do off stream, but yeah, we're going to get into the job interview and we'll see if we are going to be successful. And now we have been successful with the Liverpool job offer. 43 million is what they're offering with a wage budget of 6.75. Now, if we have a look at ours, the wage budget is 800,000, so very interesting that one is here. However, we're going to cancel this. And we're going to cancel this for one reason as well. The board requested a meeting to discuss my future. They understood there was an offer from Liverpool. They didn't want me to leave. And I've gone through this and I've negotiated more transfer money. And they've upped my transfer budget to 20 million. So we are going to stay. Liverpool, I'm sorry. We're going to walk away from that deal. We're here with Cadbury Athletic. We're in our first season in the Prem. Let's get into today's episode. Now, things are looking pretty sweet in the league. We're currently in 8th place, 30 points from our first 18 games. Our top goal scorer so far is Matija Mitic. We brought him in for 2.3 million at the start of the season. He's currently got 9 goals in 15 Premier League games. He has been injured for the last 4 weeks, however, and he has got another 8 days left until he's back into the squad. A fantastic pickup, 3.7 thousand a week. Lovely to see. Our highest average rating and highest assister is Alexander Jovanovski. He's on the decline slightly, but I believe that is due to our own facilities. This guy brought in on that amateur contract. It's been vital to how we have played this season. 5 goals, 5 assists in 17 appearances. Lovely, lovely stuff. So far, we have scored 37 goals in the Premier League, the second best in the division, but we have conceded 34, which is the 4th worst. Now, our defence does need a lot of improvement. Going forward, we've had 59 yellow cards, 1 red card, and an average attendance of 6,802. Now, since the last time you were here, we have made more new signings, and there have only been 3 transfers that have come in as well. A little bit of squad depth, a little bit of just maturity in the squad. Rodrigo Bentancur, we brought him in on a 1-year deal, £31,000 a week for this guy, 36 years of age. He's a good leader and he's going to be good for our team. A bit of backup and a little bit of steal as well in the division. Christian Romero, another ex-Tottenham player. This guy's come in. He's played 7 games, to be fair to him. Only £8,000 a week. Another 1-year deal. Again, 95 caps for Argentina. Very good player to come in. He's going to help out our dynamics massively. And the last player, Matthias Cunha, 34 years old. He can play in a multitude of positions where required. He's there for backup and he's got 1 assist in 7 games so far. Not expecting the world from him, but yeah, definitely one that I'm very happy that we have brought in. Now, looking at how we have performed so far in the division since we were last here, that pummeling of 4-1 to Arsenal, but we did follow up that with a 3-1 victory over Chelsea, Mitic getting 2, and a debut goal for German Diakate. We then beat Bournemouth 2-1. Again, we had a player sent off in that, and we scored in the last minute with Mitic getting his 3rd goal in 2 games. Although he did score against Arsenal, so yeah, 4 in 3 for him. We then went on to beat Brentford 3-2, Mitic on the score sheet again, and then we beat Everton 3-0, Mitic again on the score sheet. Tottenham was a 2-2. We beat Birmingham City 3-1. My team, they're in a bad situation so far at the bottom of the table. Lost 3-0 to Manchester United. We beat Southampton 2-1. Again, we scored 2 goals in 2 minutes to kind of go ahead in that one. We have just come back, however, off the loss, a 2-1 against Aston Villa. And as we can see, Manchester City's coming up and Everton in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. That is what we have other competitions wise. 3rd round, and we were knocked out in the Carabao Cup to Newcastle as well. Now, our finances looking pretty sweet so far. 20 million in the bank. We've got 30 million transfer budget as well, and that is because we have made a fair few sales that are on their way out. Kamaso Okamura, he's gone for 5.5 million. He'll be leaving in the next couple of weeks. Kevin Everest, he's gone for 6.25 million to Ipswich, and Essaboom is going to Napoli for 4.3 million, although that hasn't been confirmed just yet. And look at the other ones that have left us as well. Gerardo Philippe has gone for 4.3 million. Daniel Hoy has gone for 4.1. So a big kind of turnaround in this team. We have got Manchester City today. They're currently in 13th place. So let's see how we get on. And this is going to be the team that is going to face Manchester City. We have gone with a gambit, but a slightly more defensive variant here. We've got a DM instead of the attacking midfielder. And we've got 2 fullbacks on support rather than the complete wingbacks on attack. I think even though Manchester City, I think they're in 13th or 12th place so far in the league, they're a dangerous team and they're not playing to their expectations as well. I mean, let's try and gear them up for this game. I want to win the match. Tonight is no different. Let's see how we do get on. Apparently, I've just told the media that we have the best fans in the league. We've only got 6,000 that do join us here at Damson Park, but hopefully, you know, we'll get a big stadium one day, and we are going to go into today's game against Manchester City. How can we fare? I mean, the first 6 minutes we've had evens in possession, but we are going to just try and encourage them just a little bit. I'll be happy with a draw if we can get that. I mean, it's a bit defeatist hoping for a draw straight away, but Bellafiore into Gedling, we've brought him in. I mean, he's 6'7", he's absolutely massive in his match engine. Arnautovic loses out to Shuameni. Xavi Simons, although they are on the counter here, into Ansu Fati. And, I mean, a wonderful breakaway there. Is it because our instructions are to step up? It is. Let's drop it down slightly as well, and let's see how we do. You know, we're not going to watch that tactic. We're not going to watch that replay even. And it is an uphill struggle now. We're going to go from balanced into positive, and we're going to try and fire them up. 27 minutes in. We haven't had a shot yet, but we are kind of holding our own with this Manchester City team. I don't want to work the ball into the box or play for set pieces. You know, we're going to do it the Cadbury Athletic way. We're having the shots, but just none of them are on target at the minute, as Ale throws it into Xavi, into Toumani, into Roth. That's a goal. Oh, Ansu Fati's just too good. Is he offside? I mean, it's same fraction offside. Are they going to celebrate? They are. It is a goal. Oh, I don't want to watch these replays. 2-0 down in 45 minutes. I mean, a shot on target would be nice, but, you know, I think it's going to be one of those where we are going to be hoping that we get a win in the FA Cup third round. I mean, it's games like this which could really demoralise the team, and I'm trying to stop that from happening as Gedling gives it out to Ben Berry. The amount of yellow cards we have had in this season is crazy already. Diatta into Matthias Cunha, and we have pulled one back after the stroke of half time. We're going to fire him up as well. They've got 1 goal back. Can we get another? We've made a lot of changes to this team, and yeah, the last thing I want is several of first team players being out due to a booking or due to suspension. But lovely from Diatta, in on the left hand side, crosses it along the floor. We've got 1 back. Can we get another? I mean, shots wise, we've had 10, only 2 of them been on target. Jovanovski, what have we got here? He's going to whip it in. Kulmanakov's just heads it wide. I mean, our defense hasn't been fantastic for the last few games. It's probably why we conceded. Was it the most amount of goals or the 4th most amount of goals in the division? It is a place that we need to improve upon, as Ilic finds Roth on the left-hand side. He's allowed to run forward into Ansu Fati. I mean, who's this guy next to Gedling? Arnautovic. It looks like Mario, and he's just been hit once. Well, Diatta, good run there. Oh, he's going to be sent off. That's a red card. Please a yellow. Just, oh, he's gone. I mean, there's no words. I've got no words for that. Do we go strikerless? I mean, let's just go strikerless for 10 minutes. Let's try and hold out and try and pull a goal back, pull ourselves back into this game. As Kulmanakov's with the free kick. I mean, we've got a front 4 now, front 5 potentially. And Arnautovic finds Diatta. Go on, Diatta. Diatta, 2-2. We've gone a man down, but we have equalised. Let's stick Strikerless. You know what, Arnautovic, how have you played today? We're on a 6.5. We're going to put Theokane in there. Diatta, I don't think you can actually play there, so we're going to leave you as you are. Jovanovski's doing okay. Johan Mariel hasn't been great. So we're going to put Jovanovski out on the left-hand side and Jakobsen on the right. I mean, we've done better than I thought we would, as Gedling cuts it out into Jovanovski, Arnautovic to Mariel. Loses out. Kulmanovs saves us at the back, though. I think Mariel is a player that we might have to move on. Whether January is going to bring any kind of interest for him, I'm not fully sure. And we're going into the last 15 minutes. Players are tiring, and Xavi Simons is going to whip it just over the bar. Right, Kulmanovs for Frankia. I mean, Jovanovski, he's looking tired as well. We haven't really got anyone. How do we do this? I mean, Cherney can play attacking midfielder on the left. So we are going to bring him in there. As Bellafiore comes through. Jovanovski, Kulmanovs into Gedling, into Jovanovski, loses out there. Now, is this actually going to be a highlight, or is this because we were making changes? Kulmanovs into Romero, into Gedling. I mean, you got the overlap there with Jakobsen. Okay, are we cooking here? Jakobsen across the floor, cleared by Gvardiol. Berry into Gedling. I mean, yes, it was just a random highlight because we were making changes. And Gedling's injured. We've got one change to make. Echeverria, we're going to bring him in. I mean, we haven't got a striker on the pitch, but I mean, can we hold out here? I want to encourage them. We have no right to stay in this game, and I'm not going to say if we concede, but Romero into Cherney, back to Frankia. We're still trying to keep up this tiki-taka passing as well. Bellafiore, lovely run down the left into Diatta. What have we got here? Oh, Diatta from distance. I thought that might have just snuck in to the back corner. I mean, we're going to stick positive. I don't want to change our formation. I don't want to change our mentality. 9 minutes of added on time. I mean, there has been a red card. Can we hold on? No, we can't. Peralta. I'm going to celebrate that like it was a goal. Fantastic stuff. I mean, with one more shout, demand more for the last minute. Peralta hits it long. Theokane head. Oh, no. No. Don't do this. Murat. Theokane wins it into Bellafiore. I mean, is this just going to time itself out? He's running down the left, Bellafiore, and he's lost out. Don't break our hearts here. Don't break our hearts. Gvardiol into Illich, into Xavi Simons, into Elger. Oh, it's a goal. No, we have conceded in the 98th minute. Sad news there. I don't want to watch it. It's just broke my heart, that has. Oh, we stuck to our guns. We was a man down. We were the better team as well, rather than shots on target, but that's a shame. You know what? Outstretch our arms. You did yourself proud. I can't say any more than that. So the FA Cup third round is here. I'm going to give some debuts to our new players as well. So Fujimoto is going to go into goal. Gonzalez out on the right hand side with Johan Torres. He can't play as an attacking midfielder or an advanced playmaker in the attacking midfielder position, but that is where we are going to play him. We're going to stick with the gambit as well. Maybe we should go a little bit more defensive when we do play the bigger teams like Manchester City, or even the top six, I should say. But we're going to pump up our fists. We want to win every match, and this is no different. Jovanovski appeared unsure. I want a better reaction from you on the pitch there. And for whatever reason, I always just go positive when it comes to the media predictions or the media kind of conferences, the press conferences that we have with them. Now we are going to go demand more straight away. Fujimoto, you know, there isn't a world where he won't replace Peralta if he plays well. So he's putting himself in the market here for that number one position. As Steele takes the ball off Jovanovski quite easily. Cogden against Bellafiore gives it back to Robinson. I'm quite happy with our shape at the back here with this. As Steele gives it to Conan. I'm sure Yaya Conan is a player that we had on loan earlier on in the game save. And it's gone distance from Oliveira, and it has just gone over the bar, or clipped the bar and gone over. So nothing for Fujimoto to do there. Bellafiore into Jovanovski. Dank little header back. Diatta picks it up into Bentancur. Gonzalez, is he offside? No, he's not. What a debut goal from William Gonzalez. His first ever goal for Cadbury Athletic. Well, it's his first 10 minutes playing for us. And what a fantastic goal that is. Jovanovski headed it on. I mean, Diatta picks up a bad clearance from Everton. Bentancur, and a first time left-footed rifle from Gonzalez has put us into the lead, and we are going to encourage the team to kind of push on a little bit more into this one as well. 61% possession, 3 shots, 1 on target. It's all going to plan. Bellafiore down the left into Jovanovski. Diatta finds Johan Torres, or Jonathan Torres I should say. Johan just sounds a little bit more exotic as Tarantino gives it back to Lozano. Little 1-2 there. He's lost out though, but he has brought it forward into Romero, Ronaldo, Diatta, Bellafiore. When we are coming inside, nice ball across to Gonzalez, and that's a goal and an assist on his debut for a free signing. Oh, no, he's offside. The one thing I don't like about the FA Cup is there's no kind of VAR that comes into play here. So it'd be nice to contest or just see how close we were as Lozano into Gonzalez. That's 2. What a debut this guy's having. Yeah, I mean, he's kind of making up for his £52,000 a week, I think it is, that we are paying him. But Lozano, lovely to see. Drives forward. I thought he was offside, but number 49, Horton, seems to have kept him on. And a fantastic debut, a wonderful start. And it's nice to see the team playing very cohesively, especially with the 3 new players that have come in as well. They have been brought in mainly for squad rotation, well, with Fujimoto as a backup. And Johan Torres, Jonathan Torres, I'm just going to change the name to Johan, being a backup striker and midfielder as well. But if we can train him to be the attacking midfielder as an advanced playmaker, then very happy with that. Although Everton, they're spreading the ball around a little bit here. It's Oliveira down the left-hand side into the box, and Cogden has headed it just wide as well. We are staying on the balanced, and for good reasons as well. 59% possession, 87% of our passes have been completed, 6 shots, 3 on target. The XG is only 0.48 as well, which shows just how good those strikes were from Gonzalez. And a little flurry, and Everton have started to creep up in the shots stat as well, as Gonzalez gives it to Bentancur. Torres loses out there. I wonder if Cogden, is he going to score here? I mean, what is Fujimoto doing there? His positioning was absolutely off. I'm thinking what I'm going to do is just to bring Torres down into his natural centre midfielder position, but yeah, we're going to skip this. I might actually make the highlights just a little bit faster as well. But we don't know why I demanded more then. That was just a bit. We're going to pump our fists. We're doing okay, but we need another goal. I mean, Fujimoto is on a 7.1, but that positioning, I'm not happy at all. The goal shouldn't have gone in, and Everton are going to come out the stronger here as Cogden cannons it off the crossbar. I mean, maybe that's a little bit too fast. Can we come down just a little bit? I mean, instructions-wise, I'm happy with what we're doing here. As Gonzalez, a loose pass, and to be honest, Everton, they're going to be on the attack here, aren't they? Conan driving forward, and he's shot just wide as well. Jan Vipotnik has come on for Everton. We need to kind of get ourselves back into the game. We're going to encourage them. Even though we are winning, it's a fine margin as Jonathan Torres loses out there. Itawate into the middle, Oliveira to Cogden. Cut out, Diatta tries to get onto it as well. Ingenious, that's a goal. That is a goal. Cogden with his 7th for the season. Who is this guy? 25 years of age, £58,000 a week. I mean, it's valued at up to 50 million as well, and he has put us to the sword. We are going to go a bit more positive now. We're going to skip that. We don't need to see that. After our two cracking goals, we have been pegged back here. Jonathan Torres to Tarantino. Out to Bellafiore. I mean, it's trying to break them down. Maybe we are a little bit too attacking with this, as Bellafiore finds Jovanovski. Diatta, Jovanovski, back to Diatta. That's going to be a goal. That is a goal. Fantastic by Sidi Diatta. I've said it again. I'll say it before. I'll say it after. The best £180,000 we have spent in this game save. Jonathan Torres, we're going to bring him off for Mariel. To be fair, Ronaldo isn't playing fantastic, so we are going to put Cunha in. And Jovanovski off for Lazar and Altovic, as well as Horton. Gives it into Robinson. Ingenious, Jovanovski takes the ball off him. Torres into Bentancur. Finds Gonzalez. I mean, he's had a very nice debut for us. What has he got here? I mean, he's put it across. I thought that was going to be a penalty then, as Conan has driven against us here. Cogden, I think, you know, our wing backs, fullback on support, we're going to go fullback on defend, and Bellafiore, we're going to do fullback on defend as well, as Everton with the corner. Ituarte has gone just over the bar. It is 3-2. Diatta is looking tired. Gonzalez is looking tired as well, but I don't really want to bring him off. We're going to bring in Martin Cherney for Diatta, as Arnautovic has lost it down the left-hand side there. Romero is looking injured as well, so Manuel Franquia is going to come in. I think it's just a third-round replay, rather than it going into extra time, as I think we pushed up too high there. We have Conan has put it in. Pascal Conan. It isn't the Conan that we thought it was. Right, instructions wise, what are we missing out on here? Are we stepping up too much? We're going to drop down. I mean, our defense, well, it was a high line, and they have kind of played it through us, as well as Franquia picks up the ball into Bellafiore. There's still 18 minutes to go here. We are going to fire them up as well. Bentancur, Gonzalez, Mariel. I mean, Cunha's offside. He's offside. I'm not going to celebrate it. He's onside. Okay. Not too sure. I'm sure he was offside. That's why I didn't celebrate it. I mean, there's Cunha. No, he was on. He was played on by Neblet. It's a very, very entertaining game. It is 4-3. I mean, this would be good for the confidence as well. As Conan heads it back to Ituarte. I mean, they've gone over the top of us. Oh, that's a goal. No, it's not. Mariel cuts it. Mariel, what are you doing? This is what I mean. I need to get him gone. I thought he was a fantastic free transfer, but he's just letting us down. Every chance he gets, he's not impressing me at all. Lozano to Tarantino, finds Gonzalez over the top to Cunha. Now he's got a lot of work to do here, and Bentancur hasn't been able to help him out. As Horton drives it forward into Cogden, who's controlled it today. Robinson on the overlap. Bellafiore brings him down. And yeah, Fujimoto, I don't think he's the man. He's a backup. And to be honest, this is game over. It's been a boxing match between the two of us, and we have lost this one. He says that. Anyone remember the first game of the season? 98th minute header from the corner. I mean, Fujimoto on a 6.5. He hasn't been great. Mariel to Bentancur. Finds Gonzalez into Arnautovic off the post. Off the post. Yeah, don't ask what this is, because I really don't know. We're just going to go for it. We're not going to go very attacking. If you haven't seen my mentality video, it doesn't work. But Cunha gives it out to Gonzalez. Into Bentancur. No, Casper Tobias clears it away. Franquia into Bellafiore. I mean, have we got one more sting in our tail? Mariel, Bentancur. Back to Lozano. Bentancur finds Gonzalez. He was offside. And I think that is our game over. It is our game over. Well, I hope you've been entertained. I didn't even... Weird. I don't remember setting it up that way. Are we going to praise them? I think we should. I mean, we scored 4 goals away from home. Fujimoto was in goal. He hasn't had a fantastic game, but yeah, it hasn't affected us in the league at the very least. Now, before we go, I want to show someone that hopefully will be joining the club. and that is Matteo Menecci. His description is a model citizen, elite attacking midfielder. He's on a free contract at the end of the season. I've offered him a contract that is, financially not safe, but this guy looks absolutely fantastic. And if we can bring him in on a free, even a buy now and get him early on in the season, that's what we'll be looking to do. But anyway, in the schedule, I think we're going to come back maybe at the end of February, a game against Chelsea, and then one more, maybe a last day game against Norwich to see how we are in the division. But if you like this video, let me know down below. Hit the like button and subscribe. Up the chalk, Cadbury Athletic, we're in the Prem and we're not going anywhere. I'll see you next time.